I asked you why you came to Ethiopia. I liked your answer. So why did you come to Ethiopia this
Well,
year?
I've been to Ethiopia before. I came here last year with the mission team, and I absolutely fell in love with the people of Ethiopia. I love the people of Ethiopia.
They're really nice.
Yes, they are. They're beautiful inside and out.
What caused you to come to Ethiopia on this mission trip?
Well, it was time to get in the game. It was time for me to do something specifically to help advance God's kingdom. For a lot of my life, I was a sideline guy. I was a guy that was comfortable standing on the sideline, just watching the game. But in order to win the game, you have to get from the sideline, you have to get into the game. So coming to Ethiopia for me was about that. Stepping out on faith, stepping out with a wee bit of courage to do something to actually actively advance God's kingdom. This trip for me, I thought I was coming here to experience new things, and I did. Ethiopia is a beautiful country. The people are absolutely amazing. The hospitality is humbling for a guy like me. But most of all, I worked with folks that I knew, but I didn't know. I worked with folks that I've known for years, casually through church, through small groups, through all sorts of church events. But it wasn't until we came here where we bonded as a family unit for one purpose, one mission, to provide health care for the people of Ethiopia. We saw 1,500 people in the course of 5 days, actually 4.5 days. And through all of that hard, extreme work, I now know the people that I am with, all 16 of us, I would go to the ends of the earth for. So for me, it was, yes, getting off the sideline, getting into the game, but what I've come out with is just a greater appreciation for my faith, for God's people in general, and the love that I have now for the people that were part of this team. I would do it again in a heartbeat, and if you're considering going, get off the sideline and come join us.
Okay. So, what do you think of what His Healing Hands did for Sandafa this year?
Okay, first of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Kurkura Wafo. I am Development Director for Ethiopian Catholic Church and also spiritual ministry. Last year alone, 59 people received Jesus Christ as their personal savior. This is amazing. These people would have not get saved otherwise. They cannot even get chance to hear the gospel if His healing hand was not come here. Hundreds of people could get chance to hear the gospel, good news, and out of those 59 got saved. This year 1,500 people heard the gospel through this ministry. 80 people received Jesus Christ as their personal savior and freed from evil spirit, and they get hope. They came from darkness to light because of the gospel, from death to life, from hopelessness to hope. And God's love shine on him, on these people through the team.
Was there anything that happened to you on this trip that stands out and it's remarkable that you'd like to share?
Yeah, God really showed me this year that it was my year to go to Sandafa, and I just had a heart to get to know these people. And Sandy wanted me to go into sunglasses because in reading glasses I could communicate with the people one-on-one, and just getting to interact with them really blessed my heart, and to see the difference in giving them a pair of glasses that they could actually see and improve their reading and their reactions was so great. one man sat down and we had him look at the paper first, and then we put the glasses on him, and he looked at the paper again, and he went, and his face just lit up, and you could tell we blessed his life. And that was why we were here, and just to get the reactions of thank you so much, thank you for coming, and we love you, and the handshakes and the hugs, and just getting to know these people and be able to bless their lives really blessed my life.
You were telling me about a little girl.
Yes.
Was the reason why you came to Ethiopia? What did you tell us about that?
Well, I came to Ethiopia with a team last year, and we had our clinic, and a young 14-year-old came in. She was having problems with one of her eyes. She only had one eye because she'd had an accident when she was, I think, 3 years old. And so she was on my mind the whole year. I prayed about her. I had contact with one of my interpreters, but then he didn't follow through. I tried to find out through the K.L. Hewitt Church where she might be. Anyway, I thought, well, I'm just going to go back to Ethiopia and find her myself. So I got in contact with a teacher who was one of our interpreters, Garci, and he said, I know who you're talking about. I think she's in I know where she is, but she's in 6th grade or 7th grade, and I think I can find her. So my son is a teacher. I collected a bunch of school supplies. I went to Costco. I bought things during in the summer, a bunch of crayons and books and pencils and pencil sharpeners. And I packed them all up, and I thought I'm going to try to find her in this school. It's kind of discombobulated, sorry. Anyway, we went to the school. Frank came with us, and Deborah, and we met the director. The school has got 6,000 children, 60 children in one classroom. They divide the day into two, and I thought, I'll never find her. But we did. I prepared a backpack with some things, a sweater and some things for her. And she came out of her classroom and gave me a big hug, and she said she remembered me from last year. And I was just so touched, and God has just been with me the whole time. I should not have doubted that He would help me find her. And so my mission for this year is fulfilled. So I don't know what's in store for me, but I'm going to keep coming.
The question I was curious about, you said your translator was a Muslim, right?
Yes.
So could you tell me what happened this year?
Well, she was the wife of the interpreter that I had last year. Both of them are Muslim, and after seeing each of my patients, I prayed for them, and she, heard me pray for them. She was wonderful as far as interpreting everything, and then after a couple days, 2.5 days, I asked her if she would like a Bible, and she said sure. She was really happy about it, and I prayed about it first, of course, and just wanted to wait for the right time. And she took it, and I told her to read the Gospel of John. And we worked together the rest of the week, and at the end of the week, we were just kind of loving on each other, and she bought me this black and white scarf with a little bit of gray silver in it, and I'm from Minnesota, so it's freezing there right now, and I needed a new black scarf, so it was just like so perfect.
That's great.
And she got it for me. Yeah.
We'll be able to find out separately. You had a patient this year that was remarkable. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, I had an elderly gentleman that came in to triage, and he was 97 years old. And I just couldn't believe it, because people don't live that long in Ethiopia. And he was full of life and full of vigor, and I just wished him all of the health and happiness for a much longer life.
And you blessed him also.
I did. I also blessed him, yes. I blessed him for more years of health and happiness and years with the Lord.
Isn't that really cool?
Yes, it was very, very cool.
Okay.
Oh,
What did
in
they
this
collect?
week, everything is very good. Medicine, eyeglasses, you know, eyeglasses, solar, and massage.
Yes.
Yeah, dentist, wonderful. Everybody says, everybody.
Okay. How about the church?
Okay, the church in Sandafa also. Everybody says they come and bless Aliyot Church. They come from the United States of America and they bless Aliyot Church. They are wonderful God men. They are God men, wonderful God men persons. They said.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I liked what you said about the team. So why don't you tell us what you thought about the team this year?
Okay, actually, I have taken many trips, and this has been, I think, the best group I have ever been with. I felt that we were all at the same level spiritually. I felt that we felt the same thing at the same time. We spent a lot of time talking about God and praying and crying and laughing, and it was a time to, I think, grow spiritually and get to know the people in Sadafa.